All right, so welcome to this video again, and I'm really glad to have you on my YouTube channel again. Now, today I want to actually answer a question that lots of traders have been asking me about boom and crash. Okay, now the question they always ask me is, what works for you in boom and crash? All right, what do you do? How do you do it that it works in boom and crash? How do you trade it? Now, I'm about to share some tips about how I do my boom and crash trading. All right, for people who have known me for a long time now, they know that the major assets or indexes I trade are just the boom and crash indexes. All right, so I want to answer the question on what works for me in in boom and crash. All right, so the first thing that actually works for me in boom and crash is what? The higher time frame bias. All right, the higher time frame bias. Now, the reason why I tend to focus on the higher time frame is because, first of all, before I go into that, I want to tell you that the moment I took boom and crash as every other trading pair or assets, the game changed. Okay, I didn't see boom and crash as one kind of different alien index that needs how do I put it? But then I just saw boom and crash as every other index. I saw the candlestick movement. I saw everything as okay. This is just any other chart. All right. Now I understand that the 1 minute movement is quite unique compared to other trading assets or indexes. All right. I understand that the 1 minute movement is quite different. Okay, in the sense that we have ticks and spikes. All right. The market tends to move in quite a different manner compared to other indexes. Okay, now if you focus on the 1 minute time frame, you might get lost. All right, but then focus on the higher time frame bias. If you go over to the daily time frame, for instance, okay, you are gonna see that the chart is just like every other chart out there. All right, you're gonna see that the chart is just like the currency pair. You're gonna see just like the VIX index you trade. You're just gonna see the regular candlestick patterns you see on the on other time frames, on other indexes, I mean. All right, so now you need to understand and take boom and crash like a normal trading asset. All right, and then the truth about this is that boom and crash is a simpler asset to trade. It's very simple. All right, it's very, very simple. But then there are a couple of things you need to know that are important for you to know when it comes to trading boom and crash. All right. Now, the first thing I said that works for me is what? Higher time frame bias. Okay. Now, every day before I trade, I come to look at the daily time frame. I tend to see what is the daily time frame doing? What is the daily time frame up to? Okay, because I want to work with the daily bias so that if I know, okay, the daily time frame is telling me we're gonna have a buy today, I will then move down to lower time frame with that narrative, with that in my head that hey, I am looking for only buys today, no sell. All right. Now, if the daily time frame tells me, hey, we are likely to have sales, then I want to look for trades in the selling direction. So the higher time frame works. But then assuming you're a scalper, because a lot of people like to do that, they just want to come to the 1 minute time frame. And then because immediately you place a sell on boom 300 or 500, it tends to start moving in profit. You just want to place a sell and then catch 5 candlesticks and then catch 10 candlesticks around the market. Hey, believe me, I've done that before, and 8 out of 10 times it wouldn't work. So just settle down and learn the main thing. All right. There is no point taking a sell here, risking a lot of things to catch 5 candlesticks, whereby one spike can take you out at 15 candlesticks. All right. It doesn't make any sense. So just work, do the main thing. Stop lazing around and learn the main thing. All right. Now, I start from the daily time frame and then I see, okay, what's the daily time frame doing? If I don't have a very clear chart or clear whatever, I will then go to the H4 time frame, okay, to have a clearer view of what it is showing me. All right. Now, after I have actually been able to spot out my daily buyers on the daily time frame and possibly the H4, I will then go down to 1 hour time frame to see if I can find structures. All right, I want to see the highs and the lows on this time frame. Okay, then once I'm able to spot that, I'll go down to the 15 minutes time frame and begin to look for structure moves and possibly entries also. All right, and possibly entry also basically this is one thing that works for me, which is the high, the what's it called? What is it called again? Higher time frame buyers. All right, using of higher time frame. I've always told you guys that if the lower time frame is telling you the market is going to sell, and then the higher time frame is telling you the market is going to buy, it's only a matter of time for the lower time frame to conform to the higher time frame buyers. Meaning that if the higher time frame tells you a buy and the lower time frame tells you a sell, believe me, the price will end up going in the higher time frame direction. It might just sell for a little while, but then the main direction of the market will go in the higher time frame direction. All right. So now the second thing that actually works for me in boom and crash is simplifying my charts. All right. You can see how simple my chart is. Very few lines. Very, very few lines. Okay. You wouldn't go seeing trend lines, seeing lots of trend lines. Man, the way some of you guys trade is amazing. Like, I wonder how you guys even understand it. I wonder how you guys tend to do it. Okay. You wouldn't see that on my screen because I told you boom and crash is a very simple index. You just need to know what you are doing. All right. With few lines, guys, you can make amazing, you can really do amazing things. All right. So that is why you need to learn it the simple way. Don't go about learning lots of trash. Don't go about doing I don't know what to say, but then simplify it. Okay. The money is in the simplicity, it's not in drawing 1,000 trend lines on your chart. All right. So you can see how simple my chart is. Few lines, I mark this zone out, mark this zone out. But then the most important thing about the simplicity is you have to have the ideology. You have to have the ideology. You need to understand the reason. You need to understand price. Okay. And then this leads me to my next point. Okay. Price action. It works like magic on boom and crash. Okay. In as much as you might be tempted to use indicators, but then you need to also have an idea about price action. All right. If at all you are going to use an indicator, use a price action based indicator. I think I have one, if not mistaken, that I was able to come across and I was like, wow, at least this is quite good for people who want to use indicators. All right. I saw the indicator is price action based. All right. It's not like you see different drawings on your chart with different colors. No, this that I actually came across is it's quite price action based. And I was like, wow, this is actually nice for people who want to trade using indicators. At least when you trade the price action, you are, how do I say it? You are better off doing something, something better or something good. It's better off trading with price action. You get now. So price action works like magic. You need to understand price movement. You need to understand price structure. You need to understand structure. Understand structure. I've been singing this like music on my status. All right. Now that leads me to also this. By the way, if you've not messaged me on WhatsApp to save my contact, believe me, I post lots of things to help you in your trading. Okay, so check, my number is going to be in the description box and also at the end of this video. So do well to message me and save my contacts. Also message me your name so I can save yours. All right. Now the next thing I said was the last thing I talked about was price action. Okay, so now I want to break down this chart. Okay, I want to analyze boom 300 now. So you're going to see how I apply everything from the daily time frame buyers to bring it down to the lower time frame, which is usually called top down analysis. All right. So you're gonna see how I break down my chart from the daily time frame. So let's assume I'm just gonna clear everything on the charts right here. But then will that be necessary? I'm going to clear everything on my chart. All right. So let's see how that goes. All right. So now this is the daily time frame. Okay. Every time I come to the charts, I want to see I want to first of all look at the daily time frame. Okay. So I'm going to be clearing this out. I think I should just clear this out anyway. I'll start at first with you guys. All right. Now, amazing. Okay. Now, when I come to my daily charts, I first of all look at what the structure doing. What is the structure on the daily chart? First of all, you can see, okay, price started from here. Okay. It took out this high. All right. Then price took away this high also. All right. Then we ended up being on an uptrend. Okay, on this side, price tends to be going up. Okay, but then look at something amazing. This is something of concern to me. Okay, I posted it on my Telegram channel. I told you guys that this bearish candlestick, this huge bearish candlestick, is something of concern to me. And then if you're not on my Telegram channel, the link is also going to be in the description box. because I drop daily chart analysis every single day on boom and crash. All right, so you should join and then help. Okay, it's gonna help you with your trading and everything, and also help you with learning. All right. Now I told them that this bearish candlestick is something of concern to me. Look at only one candlestick took out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bullish candlesticks. So it means this candlestick is trying to tell us something. This is a huge displacement. All right. Now, if we actually want to go down, okay, first of all, let's go down to H4 and see what happened. Now that huge move took out lows. All right. It took out this low over here. It took out this low over here. All right, I'm paying attention to that. Took out this low also. All right, and then price also did not fail to grab buy side liquidity over here. All right, price also grabbed liquidity before going down. Now, seeing this, all right, it means price will likely want to grab a lot of sell side liquidity. All right, that is why you see price breaking this low, and then the last low it broke was this. So price has grabbed sell side liquidity. All right. Now, aside price grabbing sell side liquidity, we can see that price also tapped into the H4 order block, which happens to be this candlestick right here. All right. Price tapped into this candlestick over here. All right. Now, seeing this tries to tell me that okay, it's possible we're gonna have bullish moves very soon. All right, because this is the reason. That's why I say you need to understand price. You need to understand what price is actually doing in the market. Now, the reason why I say we are gonna have, or we are likely to have bullish moves is not just because price is in an order block. No, that is not just the reason. The reason is because, first of all, price grabbed the buy side liquidity here, and then grabbed sell side liquidity here also, tapped into an order block, and also left lots of imbalances over here. All right, so price will need to go up and fill all these imbalances, take out this high, fill these imbalances, and possibly take out this high also. All right, so that is it now. That is what I'm actually expecting from price here. I want to see price do what? Take out all these highs, fill up these imbalances. All right, possibly this will be like my first take profit. Okay, if I eventually get a buy on this trade, this will be like my first take profit. Okay, and then if price eventually breaks this high, then we'll actually see price fill up these imbalances going up higher again. All right, now we have about 3 reasons why I anticipate a buy. First of all, price tapped into H4 order block, price grabbed sell side liquidity, and price has left lots of imbalances to fill on the high side. All right, now this gives me a narrative that hey, I am to look out for buys. You understand me right now? The H4, the daily, has given me the idea that, hey, King, look out for buy trades, all right? Now, what do? I go down to my H1, all right? And then I try to see if I can spot structure, all right? Highs that I want price to violate so that I can possibly look for a buy. Now, I can actually see this high over here, all right? But then I'll go down to my 15 minutes time frame to have a clearer view of it. Okay, so I'm going down to my 15 minutes time frame. Now, on the 15 minutes time frame, we can actually see something amazing over here. We can actually see good structure, right? We have a clearer view of structure. Price, this high actually violated. It broke this low over here, all right? So, to me, I want to see price break this high, okay? So, if eventually we have price rally up and a break of this high, I will then go down to look for possibly imbalances, or I'm just going to look for buy entries around here. All right, and then I'll look to buy to this high over here and possibly this high over here. All right, so that is what I'm just going to be looking at, and this is how I tend to trade. Okay, this is more like one way out of a lot that I approach the market. All right, so I really hope this video was helpful. Okay, don't forget I look at high time frame buyers, I look at price action. Okay, and I also make things simple. You can see I did not draw thousands of trend line on my charts. All right, it's just the knowledge, the ideology, the concept, the model, and then you apply it. All right, so I really hope this video was helpful. If you have something you would like me to talk about, you can drop it in the comment section. I'm gonna also drop my contact details. Do well to message me on WhatsApp, join the Telegram channel for chat updates. Follow me for your own good. All right, you're gonna gain lots of value, I assure you. All right, so I really hope this video was helpful, and I really believe you also learned and I believe it's going to help you your trading. All right. So have an amazing time trading. I wish you happy trading. I wish you happy learning. It's King, and I'm signing out.